Hello YouTubers! I sort of hinted in my last video about a rather nice grooviness that was coming my way in the next couple of days. Well, in this video I can reveal to you what that grooviness is. Oh yes. Okay, as you guys know, I like my Kodak cameras and I am quite a avid follower of the old pocket camcorder world, and through experience I would say that I prefer the Kodaks over all the others because of the accessories you get, because of the quality of the video that you get, because of the macro, the external mic, etc, etc. One of my favourite cameras is the ZX3. Now when they announced their two new cameras in January, I thought, well, the Playful looks like a nice camera, but I've already got loads of cameras like that, so that doesn't really interest me. What interests me is the ZX5 because it's the upgrade to the ZX3. So you guys have been asking me quite a lot of questions about it. I know you guys have your issues about it. So because quite a lot of you have been asking me if I'm going to be reviewing it and all that sort of stuff, I went to Kodak and I said, a lot of guys are asking me about this camera. What I would like to do is get hold of one and do a comparison video of the two. Well, this was sort of in the middle of February, so they said to me, well, because it's not due out until the early part of April, we can't really say yay or nay because it's quite still, you know, a month and a half away. So I let things lie. Then I asked them again, and basically my little chum in Kodak, I talked to him yesterday, and he said to me, we can send you out a ZX5 and you can review it. Oh yes'ums! So here it is, the ZX5. I have got it in the UK. Now, I know there is a lot of issues that you guys want to address as far as the audio is concerned, as far as the battery is concerned, and that is the main reasons why I asked to get hold of one of these, so that I could test it, so that we could see how it compares to the ZX3. What I'm going to do, the majority of the videos will be in a comparison to the ZX3. As far as the macro is concerned, I did think about comparing it to the Play Touch, but I'm not sure if I'll do that. I think what I'll probably do is just do a macro test so you guys can see that. Also test out the effects and all that sort of stuff. Now what I've got to do is write a little list of all the videos that I'm going to do. I'm going to do a bath test like I did with the ZX3. I'm also going to do the boat test that I did. Well, it's a little blue boat that I can fill up with water, so I'll do a test with that. I'm also going to take it to the river that's near and put them both in the water to see what it's like in that regard, and basically low light tests, you know, all the stuff that I normally do. In a minute I'm going to put the camera around so that you can see an unboxing, and basically if any of you guys have got any questions, if you've got any suggestions for tests, then ask away and I will try and do my best to do it. Now Kodak have told me that I've basically got this as long as I need it, so over the next sort of week or two I shall be putting this through its paces, and basically we will hopefully come to a conclusion to see whether it's actually better or the same as the ZX3. As far as I'm concerned, my main question would be, I've got a ZX3, is it worth me spending the money to upgrade to the ZX5? And I think that's the biggie, especially as far as the audio is concerned, and especially as far as the battery is concerned. So that's what we're going to try and address. So what I'll do in a minute, I'll do the unboxing, and then tonight I'm going to do a low light shot like I normally do with the two cameras, and basically get these tests on a roll. So that's enough of this part of the video. Now I'm going to swap the camera over so that I can do an unboxing. Okie dokie. So here we have the Kodak Playsport ZX5. So let's crack this baby open, shall we? Oh, yes'ums. So here we have the actual ZX5 itself. We'll have a little bit more look at that in a minute. Now I must admit, other than Toshiba, there's the HDMI lead. Ooh, look, there's quite enough. Other than Toshiba, the Kodak, I would say, are the best for accessories. There's the old AV cable, lovely jubbly. So HDMI and AV we've got. USB lead for computer and charging, I would imagine. There's the old Kodak plug, which they all pretty much have. And there's the European adapter, which I think is really good. The fact that they put that in. Then you have the old lanyard, and lastly we have the warranty and the manual, which is quite huge with all of its different stuff. Okie dokie. Yes, okay, so here we have the lovely jubbly ZX5. And we've got a little thing there. Now it has got an internal battery. It's weird because I sort of think to myself, I need to put the battery in. Well, of course I don't, do I? So that's where you put the old SD card. And then you've got the USB lead and HDMI, which is in there, upside down. And then you've got the old mount there and the on button there. Ooh. I'll take all the stuff off in a minute. Basically, there you go. That's your two cameras. Looking at it, as I've seen in the other reviews that I've seen that you guys are pointing out to me, and you can't really see it, but the screen on the ZX5 does look better quality than the ZX3, which I think is quite groovy. But they are very similar in their appearance, and I must admit that I prefer the look of the ZX5 to the ZX3, but we will have to see. Okay, so there you go, that's the ZX5. First impressions I think are rather excellent. I do like the look of it. It looks such a nice piece of kit, and it's going to be really interesting to see how it compares to the ZX3. So there you go, this is a genuine ZX5 camcorder that was sent to me from Kodak in the UK, and I have been told that this is an early unit, so there could be issues with it, and you guys will have to let me know how it fares as far as the video tests are concerned. But it will be interesting to see how the sound compares to the clips that are already up on YouTube. Okie dokie, well that's my little video done. Next up I shall be doing a low light comparison shot in 720p, and we'll see how that fares this evening. Okay, that's enough from me. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll do some more later on. Bye bye for now.